One day, you're going to get tired of being strong. And I'm scared that when that day comes, you won't tell me. That you'll just slowly, quietly start pulling away. That's what keeps me awake sometimes. Not that you'll cheat, not that you'll lie, but that you'll get exhausted and decide loving me is one more thing you don't have energy for. You've always been the strong one, the stable one, the calm one, the one who handles everything without asking for help. But I've seen your hands shake when you think no one is looking. I've heard the silence in your voice after a long day, and sometimes I wonder, how long can someone carry the world before they drop something they love? There was a night you don't even remember. You came home late. Didn't say much. Just sat at the edge of the bed. I asked if you were okay. You said, "Yeah, just tired." But your eyes didn't look tired. They looked far away, and for the first time I felt something cold in my chest. Not anger, not doubt, fear. Fear that you were slowly leaving without physically going anywhere. Fear that exhaustion would take you from me before another person ever could. That maybe one day you'd look at me and think, I don't have the energy to keep doing this. I don't need you to be perfect, but I need you to let me see when you're breaking. Because if you shut me out, I don't know how to fight for us, and that's the conflict we never talk about. You protect me from your stress, and I feel shut out by your protection. You think you're loving me, but sometimes it feels like you're disappearing. Do you know what hurts the most? Not when you're angry, not when you're distant. It's when you say, I'll handle it. As if I'm not supposed to be part of your weight. As if loving you doesn't include holding the heavy parts too. I don't want to be the person you smile for. I want to be the person you collapse in front of, the one who sees the cracks, the one who hears the doubt, the one who watches you fall apart and doesn't flinch. Because here's the truth I've been scared to say. Sometimes I feel useless next to your strength, like you don't need me, like I'm just standing beside you while you fight everything alone. And if you don't need me, where do I stand? That's the part that scares me. Not losing you to someone else, but losing you to your own exhaustion, losing you to silence, losing you to the version of yourself that thinks vulnerability is weakness. We almost broke once. You remember that week. We barely talked. We slept facing opposite sides. Every conversation felt careful, polite, distant. I asked you, "Are we okay?" And you said, "Of course." But we weren't. We were surviving each other, not choosing each other. And I realized something terrifying. Love doesn't die in explosions. It dies in fatigue. That week, I almost stopped reaching. I almost decided, if you don't need me, maybe I should stop trying. That was my breaking point. Not anger, resignation. But then something changed. You came home one night, sat down beside me, and didn't pretend. You said, "I'm tired of being strong." That sentence saved us, not because it fixed everything, but because it let me in. You cried, and I didn't try to solve it. I didn't give advice. I didn't say, "It'll be okay." I just held you. And for the first time, I didn't feel shut out. I felt chosen. If you ever feel tired again, don't protect me from it. Let me see it. Let me hold it. Let me be part of it. Because love isn't me admiring your strength. It's me standing inside your weakness and staying anyway. And I promise you something too. If one day I'm the one who gets tired, if I start doubting us, if I go quiet, if I feel like I'm not enough, don't let me disappear either. Fight for me. Ask twice. Stay. Because real love isn't about never getting exhausted. It's about refusing to let exhaustion decide for us. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't have to carry the world alone, and you definitely don't have to carry it without me. If you ever feel tired, I don't want you to walk away quietly. I want you to turn toward me, even if your voice shakes, even if you're scared, even if you think I'll see you differently. I won't. I'll see you more clearly, and I'll stay. Not because it's easy, but because loving you, even when you're tired, even when you're unsure, even when you feel like you're too much, is still the most certain thing I've ever chosen. So the next time you say, "I'm fine," pause, look at me, and if you're not fine, tell me. Because the only thing that could ever truly lose us is silence, and I refuse to let silence win. If you ever feel tired, don't leave. Let me stay.